The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Now, even while reading from the impact of Typhoon Odette, many Cebuanos are keeping their Christmas traditions alive. To give us more details on this, we have Mon Gualvez. He's joining us live from Cebu City. Mon, Merry Christmas. Can you give us the latest?
Riza, Merry Christmas. And despite the devastation caused by Odette, Cebuanos still flock to churches, including the Basilica Minore del Santo Niño. And truly, neither the storm nor its aftermath can stop Catholics from hearing Mass, especially this Christmas Day. Mass goers appear to crowd the church, even if physical distancing is being observed. Almost every Mass goer here has damaged homes or are still struggling with power outages or scarce water supply. But they still did not miss this special day for Catholics along with their families. Father John Ion Miranda of the Basilica Minore del Santo Niño says it's really second nature for Cebuanos to be prayerful. For him, the Mass attendance today shows the depth of Cebuanos' faith and devotion, especially to Señor Santo Niño. Father Miranda also shared how a day after Typhoon Odette, many survivors wanted to visit the Basilica to express their gratitude. Aside from the Masses, people also go to the said church these days for the free charging station. This is despite the Basilica also being affected by power outage. The church administrator says they just made it a point to keep the generators running, even if it's really hard for them to secure petroleum. Riza, to this day, majority of the Cebu province remains without electricity. But the provincial government has earlier assured residents that they are doing their best to restore power. Riza.
Thank you. Again, that's Mon Gualvez reporting from Cebu. Now, many are wondering, were there even enough warnings that could have better prepared those living in Odette's path? Or are we really at the mercy of nature? Eric Montas with a story.
Hindi naman natin akalain ganun ka ferocious yung we thought that it's just another typhoon. We never expected that it would be a huge thing that would affect the country.
Safe to say, Western Visayas and Northern Mindanao were shocked over the overwhelming strength of Typhoon Odette. Total damage has yet to be fully assessed, but as it is, it's already the fifth costliest typhoon to enter the country. But could we have averted such massive destruction? To answer that, first, let's go back to how Odette was formed. It was first spotted as a low-pressure area on December 10. In a matter of 2 days, it became a tropical depression, then a tropical storm the next day. Come December 14, Odette, international name Rai, entered the Philippine area of responsibility. By this time, it was already a Category 1 typhoon, according to the JMA. What surprised experts was what they call rapid intensification. For in just 1 day, Odette strengthened from Category 1 typhoon with a wind power of 120 kilometers per hour to a Category 5 super typhoon with power reaching 260 kilometers per hour. So was the public sufficiently advised about this? Yes, Pag-asa, for their part, released bulletins on Odette frequently. LGUs likewise followed Pag-asa's advice on evacuating those in vulnerable areas. However, when it comes to typhoons, we are at the mercy of nature, especially one as strong as Odette. So, who or what's to blame? All signs point to climate change. Yes, Odette was a natural product of climate change. In a span of a few hours, Odette's strength changed drastically, leaving no room for those in Surigao, Cebu, or Bohol to prepare themselves for what's about to come. For One News, Eric Montas.
Meanwhile, we're going to be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Several families have decided to celebrate Christmas Day at Luneta parks and other parks in Metro Manila. For details, we have JC Cosico joining us live over the phone. JC, good afternoon. Can you tell us the latest?
Riza, it's no secret that Virgil Park has become one of the go-to destinations during holidays, where a number of families choose to spend Christmas here at the park. Long lines welcomed guests at the entrance. Some even came all the way from provinces outside Metro Manila to celebrate Christmas and have a picnic at the park. Several parents brought their kids with them as they're allowed to enter the park under COVID-19 alert level 2 status. However, only 3,000 individuals are allowed to enter the park at a given time. For personnel roam around the area to remind guests to follow health protocols. They're also being told to throw their garbage in their respective bins. Some vendors in the area are also happy as they are now allowed to sell their goods. Meanwhile, some families attended masses at the St. Pancratius Chapel in Paco Park, just like members of the Padilla family who are praying for the pandemic to finally end. We see that the next mass at the chapel will be at 5 p.m. today, and the Rizal Park will be open until 10 p.m. And as part of the holiday celebration, there will be a Christmas concert here tomorrow at 6 in the evening. Riza.
Thank you and happy holidays. That's JC Cosico reporting from Manila. Now let's take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Parañaque Integrated Terminal Exchange, or PTEX, hit a record high of 125,000 daily passengers on Friday. This comes after commuters flocked to the terminal to make it in time for Christmas. The management says they provided additional buses to cater all the commuters. The COMELEC clarifies that the final list of candidates for 2022 elections is yet to be released. This after the poll body issued a tentative list of bets on Friday. The poll body says the names are not considered official candidates yet and will only be called as such when the campaign period starts. And over in Vatican, Pope Francis conducted his second pandemic Christmas Eve Mass at the St. Peter's Basilica. There, he called on to value, quote, little things in life and show solidarity with the underprivileged. Around 2,000 members of the public and 200 religious figures attended the Mass. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, in Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.